Can't sleep, so I want to tell you it's keeping me up at night. So, you know when you have like a traumatizing experience as a kid, but now that you look back on it, it's hilarious? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have severe stage fright, right? So, when I was a kid, listen, it stems from this fucking one moment when I was in seventh grade doing a presentation in front of everyone, right? Like, parents, teachers, students, everyone. And basically, I had to pick a research topic, and in groups of three with my two best friends, I had to present it to the whole school by the end of the year, right? And the night before, I show it to my mom, and I was like, oh, I decided the Bermuda Triangle because I watched the TV show, whatever. And my mom reads it, and she was just like, this is trash. So she makes me a new one that I have never seen while I was asleep, Queen Loki. And then she writes me like a deck of cards, a cue card, so I can read them, right? And she writes for my friends too. She told me, your friends are gonna read 2 slides, you're gonna read 28, okay? And I was like, fuck me. So I go on stage, and I'm like, so I'm standing on stage, and like I'm like starting to read the cue cards, right? And like my friend reads the first one, I read the second one, and then when it comes to the third one, my friend is supposed to read it, but I had the cue card, so it fucked me up. Like, it confused me, and then I like skipped 2 by accident, and then I lost where I was, and I dropped them, and I was like, fuck. And then I look at the crowd, and I see my mom, and my mom's looking at me, and she's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Like, and I was like, oh, she wants me to go away. So I start walking off stage. She's like, psst, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, you told me to leave stage. She was like, no, I told you to look at the fucking PowerPoint. What are you doing? I was like, right, okay. So I go back there, and I pick up all the cards, and now they're out of order because they're not fucking numbered. So I'm like looking at all of them, and I'm like, okay, I'll just read the first one. There are 5 devils under the triangle, and they're formed in a triangle formation, and they suck all the ships down there. And then I skip to the next one, and it's like, the electromagnetic field takes down all the airplanes. What the fuck? And I was just so confused. And my mom is looking at me, and she was like, and then I was like freaking out, and I look at my mom, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like fully freaking out, and she's like, bitch, look at the fucking PowerPoint. And I was like, you're right. I just started looking at the PowerPoint, and I started reading off of it. And for some reason, no one like questioned it, and everyone was just die laughing. Like, that was so miserable for me, because I was like, why is everyone laughing at me? But I was like, now, think about it. It's this like 12-year-old that's fully freaking out on stage and just reading about devils or whatever. Like, what the fuck is he on? And I didn't know what I was on either, because it's my mom's words and not mine, and it's a random theory. Anyways, I finish, and then the second I was done, I run to the bathroom and start crying. Let me be, I was a kid. And then I go back after I hear like the applause for the next presentation, which was the last one, and now they're gonna announce the winners, right? So I'm sitting in, next to my mom, and I'm like, fuck. And they read the announcement, like, who's winning, and it's me and my group. So I immediately go, huh? And my mom pinches me, because she's like, bitch, shut up. So she pinches me, but she pinched me so much that I stood up, and I was like, thank you so much. And then I sat down, and I was like, and then threw up everywhere. But it's fine. We don't talk about the throw up part. I got a certificate for it though. Isn't that so cute?